Hi, look, I talked about some stuff, and my guy with the bushy hair friend, he says that maybe I should, maybe just start doing, because I'm a movie genius, yeah, and I think I should start sharing my world of knowledge to movies. So I'm going to start reviewing movies, and I thought maybe the best place to start would be like maybe the Batman movies, not the Batman movies with Christian Bale, because they were pretty good. I'm talking the Batman movies, like Michael Keaton and George Clooney and Val Kilmer and stuff like that. Yeah. Now, this is very important. Papa Smurf says hi. Okay, now, that all being said, okay, we're going to talk about the first Batman movie that had Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Jack was a good actor in his day, but his day is long gone. He basically has been playing the same person since, I don't know, maybe One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Danny DeVito. And Danny DeVito was in the second Batman movie, but more about him later. Yeah. Okay, now in the first Batman movie, you got Michael Keaton, who played Batman, and, he was an okay Bruce Wayne, but he's a crappy Batman. Just horrible. Yeah. So that being done, and then you got the Jack, then you got Jack as the Joker. Now, I didn't like that. You know why I didn't like that? Because... Why didn't I like that? Oh, yeah, because they said that the Joker killed Martha and Thomas Wayne, and he didn't know. It was just some guy named Joe Chill. Yeah, as brought out in the Christian Bale Batman movie, the way it was supposed to be done. Yeah. And then you got Danny DeVito, and that was in the second Batman movie. And that was even worser. I mean, in the winter scenes, it looked like the Batmobile was driving on shaving cream or whipped cream, because the snow was really always slushy. And, it was crazy, which would make sense why Jack Nicholson and Danny DeVito were in the first two movies, because they were crazy, and they were both in Cuckoo's Nest. Yeah, so that was crazy. And Cuckoo's Nest, that was a good movie, too, yeah. But, see, I'm digressing, so we're going to get away. We're going to get back. So the second Batman movie, it was Michael Keaton. It was okay. And in there was Michael Keaton, and he played Batman and Bruce Wayne again. And then you got Danny DeVito, who played the Penguin. He was a psychotic person. You got Michelle Pfeiffer, who just walked around in a rubber suit and looked really sexy, but that's alright. But I don't like Michelle Pfeiffer. No. So that movie was okay, but it wasn't. It was okay maybe on the same level as the first one, but I don't know. And then you got the third one, and the third one, it had Tommy Lee Jones. Oh, we got to get back to the first one. I'm sorry. And in the first one, you had Billy D. Williams, who played Harvey Dent, the district attorney of Gotham City. Now we're back to the third movie. Now in the third movie, Billy D. Williams turned into Tommy Lee Jones, and Tommy Lee Jones became Harvey Two-Face, and Two-Face was a crazy guy. Now, I'm watching the Two-Face, and I'm thinking, you know what? He's playing Two-Face the exact same way Jack Nicholson played the Joker, so it was just basically the Joker as Two-Face. And you got Jim Carrey. Now, we're not even going to go there, because Jim Carrey, I just don't like him. So, yeah. So, in the fourth movie, you got... Oh, wait a minute. What else? Oh, yeah. Chris O'Donnell. He was in Three Musketeers, but he was also in the third movie. He was Dick Grayson. But, Dick Grayson in the comics, when he first showed up, he was like 12 years old. Chris O'Donnell was like he was older. And he was in the fourth movie. Well, in the fourth movie, you see, we got a problem with it. Excuse me. We got a problem with the fourth movie, because in the fourth movie, you had Arnie Schwarzenegger, and he played Mr. Freeze, and he didn't do a good job. They should have gone with Patrick Stewart, but that's besides the point. And then you had Poison Ivy. Now, Poison Ivy was played by Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman was a good actress, and she is a good actress. She was in Kill Bill. So I like that too. But, every time I hear the word Uma, you know what I'm going to say. Every time I hear the word Uma, I get flashbacks to the Oscars where they said, Uma, Oprah, have you met Keanu? And every time I hear the word Keanu, I think of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And then you go to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. There were comedy movies and they were okay, but then you go to those movies, and you know what? They were time traveling in a phone booth. And that was they stole that. You know where they stole that from? I'll tell you where they stole that from Doctor Who. So you go from Batman to Doctor Who, so it's all linked. And on something else, I'm going to link something else. I'm going to link Sergeant York, my favorite movie with Jerry Cooper and Walter Brennan. I'm going to link that to I'm going to link that too. I'm going to link that to Star Trek. You want to see how I can do it? Here we go. You got Sergeant York. And in Sergeant York, his sister, the sister of Sergeant York, was played by June Lockhart. That's her name. And June Lockhart was in Lost in Space. And in Lost in Space, there was Michael Ansara. And Michael Ansara, he was in Star Trek. And he was in Star Trek as a Klingon. And he was also, and you know, Sergeant York is also linked to Batman, because in Batman, June Lockhart, Lost in Space, Michael Ansara as Mr. Freeze, and Michael Ansara was also in Babylon 5. So see, Sergeant York is linked to a whole bunch of things, and so yeah, and that's all I have to say. But you see, like I said, I got lots of DVDs. They're everywhere, and see, there's my new collection. Okay, I gotta go now. Goodbye. Bye, my friend. Bye.